at a 10 and you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my and shit. I thought about for practice like I've been auditioning. Cut a job when she started a biggering. Cut it they use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want
buckle yourself. Everybody, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. The Heat log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Yeah, it's a game both teams get up for, regardless of recent records.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's ball. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Pass to Young. They set the pick. Outside, ball. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Miami grabs the miss.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
It's good.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Young. Puts up a three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Following the score by Miami. Over to the wing. And stolen by Wallace. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Okongwu a screen. And Young, here we go. And that one drops. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he may not be the biggest guy, but Young plays like one. He goes right at the defense there.
Now, here's Butler. He has 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here are the Magic now, trailing by 2. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't you?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Wallace. Stolen by Ball. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Caldwell Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
Stolen by Ball. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Pass to Butler. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, your goal there has to be to stop Young first, so that'll open up things for other people.
Left side, Irving. On the wing, Irving. Wallace a screen. That one falls.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Young outside. Nice defense from Wallace.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Here's Highsmith. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Magic lead by 1.
The Heat, 15.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Pass to Nurkic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Kicks it out to Wagner, and he's good on the three ball.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Simmons. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Oubre pulls it in. Down low. Jaquez with the steal. To the inside. Simmons throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And this is why you must get Simmons out of the paint. So fantastic when it comes to finishing above the rim.
That one misses for Simmons. And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. From deep, and it's Miami with the rebound. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here's Anthony. Still yet to score. From the arc, Burks pulls it in. Miami trailing. Taken away by Anthony. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always the tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is. The I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, DA.
And anytime he comes up with a steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick, fast break. And if he can take it all the way himself, he'll do it.
Now here's Anthony. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is dad, Cole Anthony. He has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
Now, here's Nurkic, following the miss by Julius Randle. A second chance effort, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A different look for Miami. Young looking it over. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Young. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Heat trailed by 5. Wallace right side. Here's Irving. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat.
And Wallace slams it in.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hard earned by Butler.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Pass to Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Irving looking for an opening. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's the Heat with the ball. 6-point game. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Butler got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside, Ball. Here's Okongwu. Just 4 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Inside. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now here's Wallace. Irving from long range. Again, the miss by the Heat.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Butler. Out to the wing. Pass to Irving. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Orlando leading by 8. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Butler with the steal. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wallace a screen. Outside Butler. A 3-ball. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Here's Irving following the basket by Lonzo Ball. To the middle. Here's Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
The Heat trailed by 8. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Butler with the steal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
1:49 left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked again. And they're able to recover. Out to Anthony. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bitadze. Fires for 3. Rebound by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Berg's on the wing. Oubre with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Simmons. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Cole Anthony.
Oh, just outsmarting the coverage. Pretty savvy pump fake by Simmons.
Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
We did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Heat trailed by 14. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about that finish? Not sure if he needed to get that fancy, but it'll be a nice adrenaline burst for him.
5 seconds left in the third. Butler with the steal. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Orlando out in front. Up by
32.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus.
Thank you, David.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing fouls.
So he gets them both. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Inside to the wing on the left. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And the layup's good off the glass.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
To the right side. Pass the ball. Now Young. Rocket 6. Shoots from 14. Rebound by Wallace.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to ball. Okongwu a screen. Wide open look. The Magic again can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Irving. Shoots over ball. And it's Irving missing.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
The Heat trailed by 5. Outside Butler. Outside Irving. Over Caldwell Pope. Oh, they get it back. Outside Irving. Second chance shot. Takes it inside. And the layup is good. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the charts.
Outside Irving. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've led by as many as 14 points. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Josh Richardson. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Ball. Out to Edwards. Goes back up.
Well, with his length, Butler can defend every spot on the floor. Pass
to Highsmith. It's Richardson on the wing. They set the pick. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Over Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Irving. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Young. Nice defense from Wallace. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Offensive rebound. Outside Irving. Takes the 3. They get it back. Wallace. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
I'm not sure they expected Wallace to make that move, but Ben being fearless doesn't get phased in the big moment.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And on the way from Irving for 3. The 3. Here's Wallace. It's good.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
And here's Young. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And the Heat call time here. They're behind by 6. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
That's a 2 from Butler. Off the inbound, no good. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but
I'm missing holidays, but in a lot.